Another extremely cold April day on the cards for Tuesday. This is your fleeting view from MWIS. A quick look at the next few days. North to northwesterly winds prevail once again. Temperatures down below -6, -7 across most of the higher mountains, rising a little bit through the course of the day. On the very highest tops in Scotland, not far off -10, at least in the morning. Add on a 40-mile-per-hour wind or more, and that will feel in exposure as cold as -25. Ben Nevis, Cairngorm Plateau, that is the value you'd like to feel like. We'll see some snow and some hail showers once again coming down from the north, those most frequent in the northern half of Scotland. Also a band running down the Irish Sea across West Wales. That could give some frequent snow and hail here over a few hours. And elsewhere, snow and hail showers breaking out through the course of the day. Quite well scattered, the odd one on the heavy side, most widely across northern England in the afternoon. Slim chance locally of a rumble of thunder. Now things get a bit more complicated in the middle of the week. As high pressure begins to slip to the south, the wind flow turns around a little bit more westerly for a while, and some weak fronts start to come in from the Atlantic. Now the detail, even at this distance, open to some question. Basically the little area of low pressure, which is around Iceland, hasn't yet formed, so the computer modelling has a struggle on handling the detail. But the idea of temperatures beginning to rise a little bit, freezing levels going up through the course of the day, so some hill snow turning to rain lower down, that may be fairly persistent across western Scotland, and the risk of some of that getting into the western hills of England, and maybe some patchy rain into West Wales as well, but largely dry here for a good part of the day. The wind still strong and still cold, so still expect that significant chill factor on higher terrain. By Thursday, our area of low pressure has developed more actively to the north of Britain, widespread gales across the hills and mountains, then stormy even across the higher Scottish tops. A front coming southwards, which again is a cold front, so the temporarily less cold air is then being replaced by another push of colder Arctic air and lowering freezing levels. That may be later in the day before it has too much to do with much of Scotland, but expect that risk of some snow falling again to low levels by the end of the day. Across England and Wales, may well get away largely dry, but the risk of some patchy rain just coming on as that front encroaches southwards later on. If anything, a little bit more straightforward by the end of the week, in that we're all back into a cold north to northwesterly airstream. There'll be some snow and some hail showers falling to low levels as temperatures and freezing levels are back down again, and some sunny spells away from these showers. Still a severe chill factor in exposure. The winds maybe not quite as strong though as the beginning of this week. We'll have a look towards the weekend in the longer planning video on Tuesday afternoon. That's been your fleeting view. Thanks for watching.